Hey guys, it's Jebins, and before we get into the actual video, I misplaced my previous footage. This is technically the second run of the permadeath, and I will refer to the visual, but not much happened there. Got 15 deaths, that's the main thing. I don't think I'd adapted any of my strategies a whole lot, and if I did, I mentioned it in the video. But without further ado, I'll let past Jebins take it away. Hey guys, it's Jebins, and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum Permadeath. This is my second run. The first run I did got 15 deaths, and so hopefully we will get it less than that. I'm gonna delete my old save file, the one that I started before for the first run, because like obviously there's only 4 slots here, and I don't want to fill them all up right away. So I guess we'll put on subtitles so it doesn't super matter, and then hard mode, because when I do permadeath, I do that on this difficulty. I don't think I want to use New Game Plus for Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight, because I think that would be... It is harder. Like, you can't go on Nightmare difficulty, I think it's called. If you are doing it normally, but you can on New Game Plus with Arkham City and Arkham Knight. But honestly, I think the gadgets like make it way too easy. Like, it's even easier than Spider-Man, because like a lot of Batman upgrades through those 2 games, especially Arkham Knight, are meant for like traversal things, or like getting through further in the story. And if you already have it to begin with, it's like, what's the point? You even like get them in the story even though you already have them on New Game Plus, so it's a little weird. Though I have to get through this game to get to those parts of the game, so. But it will be nice that I will be able to see the attacks in those games. But I don't know if that will change the difficulty, because I do think those games are harder than this game, and they're all obviously longer, so that makes them harder to do a permadeath run of. Okay, I say multiple prohibited items. I only have batarangs, so I guess there's multiple batarangs. But it's a little odd that they would say that. It's like, I guess you have the grappling hook too. I think the intro to this game is probably the worst out of all of them, because you just have to like slowly walk with the Joker to get to the actual gameplay. In Arkham City, it's a little slow, but not like this. Arkham Knight has the most, like, you just go right into it. You do have like that one scene where you're playing as the cop, but that's like so short compared to this.
The lady. We got another psycho on the way.
I'm just gonna stare at this guy and intimidate him. Like, he's not even making eye contact. It's kind of rude. Like, I'm looking right at you, and he's just not. He's not even looking at the prisoner either. He's just standing there. You're kind of bad at your job. Like, you should be looking at Killer Croc, or at least pointing your gun at them. Not even trying. Like, this guy is actually looking in his direction. Like, this guy's not even looking at him.
I've got you.
As long as I don't die in the Scarecrow sections, I think I died twice during the Scarecrow sections. So that's 2 very easily avoidable deaths. I died a couple times at the end of the game. In that last fight, I just was playing poorly that day, I think.
And holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me.
Now
Just have to show you that I'm pressing circle. I think is what will get it to work.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular instinct. Up until a few seconds ago, I could feel everyone in the room in the blood cartoons. Well, you know how I do love.
What happened to the first guy? Did I knock him out of me? No, no,
Just warming you up.
no. There's three of them. Where did the third one go?
From black
I think I deleted them from the game. Could have just gone. No longer exists.
Ding, 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 ding. It's round two. So that's gotta run. I got less to go. Equal to split.
I was expecting him to,
The system's jammed. We're stuck
like,
here. Joker's in full
attack
control
me.
of the
So
security
I
gate.
pressed triangle, but he just screamed and then did nothing. I wonder, speedruns that are glitchless in this game.
Please help me.
I wonder how long they typically are.
You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
There you go. Easy peasy. Odd that they don't give me the health of this one. I guess because it's not like a normal fight. Yeah, you already did that one, man. No dead. I didn't get ahead in that fight. That one better than last time. Yeah, sadly, you have to level up the normal special, like, get special combos though before you can get the instant takedown move.
Quick, get in here before
I
more
never
of them
really
come.
used the combos though that often, especially because taking them out instantly is far superior. I mean, I might as well have detective vision on for most of the game because that's how you see
The darn elevator.
enemies. And if you like, it's sometimes better to have it. The enemies can like sneak up on you if you don't
Hell happened?
know they're there.
He's here! Is he okay?
The way Joker makes it sound is like he blackmailed Frankie. But then like Frankie goes on and that is like trying to help him, like, because he's just a criminal. And it's like, which one was it? Is he a criminal and he's like a man on the inside, or was he blackmailed?
Both. Both is good.
The Uncle Jay. Attention, we have an escaped patient. Dresses like a bat. Oh, what an idiot. Should be considered costumed and dangerous. Personally, I think the best solution is to put him out of his misery. It's the only reliable cure.
Yeah, that's not how mental illness works. Like, oh yeah, we should just murder him. Problem solved.
I love you, boys. What you lack in brains, you make up in heart. And speaking of hearts, bring me Batman.
Joker was right. He was
I was trying to throw my batarang and I was pressing the wrong
Oh, isn't that cute?
quick fire
Little
button.
bats are sleeping. Someone finish him off.
That's a stupid death. But also, you can't climb over that to knock him out, or else he'll see you. Is also really stupid. So, like, all of that should not have happened.
Joker here.
Avoidable death like that. Avoidable death like that pissed me off more than anything. Because, like, it's not that I learned anything. It's just, like, I pressed the wrong button, and so I died. And the fact that you die, like, immediately if you get shot in this game is kind of stupid. That is something Arkham City and Arkham Knight are better at. You don't just immediately die if you make one mistake. And then the next one I'll get is Inverted Takedown, because more ways of defeating enemies is the better. I think I'll go Inverted Takedown, and then what is it, like special combo, or like the ability that makes it so if you time your attacks right, you do extra damage and it counts for 2. Either that one or the one that makes me be able to do takedowns in 5 attacks instead of 8. Yeah, so you jump on the Batmobile there, not the Batmobile, the ambulance there, you'll get shot at and immediately die as well. Again, like I said, like, it's so stupid that if you get spotted, especially early on in the game, when you're meant to be stealthy, you just die. There's very little you can do about it. No way he hit me first. Like, the way I was fighting, he couldn't not have hit me first if this was an actual
There's a
fight.
supply of explosive gel in the trunk of the Batmobile.
Unless he has, like, the fighting instincts of a master fighter. Cause I took hit the last guy, and then I immediately went to hit him before he even had a chance to react.
I need to search the area around the Batmobile.
But because, like, he attacked just at the same time I got hit. Even though Batman should be faster, given that he's, like...
Strange. This is Gordon's pipe. Barbara gave it to him.
He's just Batman, you know? Should be faster than a normal punch.
Oracle. I found.
That saying that Jim Gordon looks stupid.
Back on Gordon's trail.
Kind of rude. I don't love the gadgets in this game. The Batclaw can be pretty useful. That's probably the only one that I like using in combat. Combat and in self-action. A bat's vermin? A rodent? I don't think so. I think they're mammals. So yeah, that battering thing, you double tap L2 to throw a battering. I double tapped R2 when I was doing it earlier, which is the Batclaw quick fire, but I don't have a Batclaw, so I just missed. I did nothing and then I died because I was pressing the wrong button.
You're not getting You hit like an old man.
Anyone see the big bad bat? I warn you. Like an idiot. Not like an idiot. Don't let
What hit me?
That guy should not have been still not knocked out. Like, I was like maybe a frame left, and if I hadn't got hit, it would have been fine. Like, I hit him, he was knocked out, but like in the last possible second, I got hit, and so it interrupted the attack. Like, an early on death is probably my least favorite thing in permadeath, because it's just like, well, after a while I think I'll reset if it's an early on death. Maybe even after this run. Because, like, early on it's like, well, like, there goes the possibility of a perfect run. Why does anyone work for the Joker willingly? Like, I feel like every single like, crew member should be working at a Joker for blackmail purposes, because no one could possibly believe in the Joker's cause, given that the Joker is literally insane. Like, he has no cause that they're fighting for. I guess, like, money, they're there for the paycheck. Okay. If I timed it right, I could blow it up underneath them. Oh no, it's gonna jump up here. It would have been nice if I could blow this up while I was... Oh, I could have blown him up too. And battery's low. Oh, come on! There's no possible way you saw me. This game is stupid. Like, that's absurd that he saw me. And again, died immediately. Stealth sections of this game are like, you get spotted, too bad, you're dead. You can't get spotted.
The doctors.
You ever get spotted in this game, you should be ashamed of yourself because of how terrible of a game you are. You might as well just die immediately because of it. And it's like, that's stupid. Okay, that's stupid. I was hoping that guy got knocked out. Because, but he didn't. Shut up, Joker. If I die one more time in the next, like, few scenes, I'm just restarting the game. There's too many deaths this far in. Or this close, this early on, I mean. Like, this is the second stealth section. That death could have been avoided if I was smarter. I was just impatient and
I've got to save them.
was basically hoping that if I blew up the wall when I did, it would knock both of them out, and it didn't. Again, reason why City and Night are superior is it tells you how many people are in the blast range. This game doesn't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a second to blow that up. I'm gonna knock this guy out first. Since he wants to just sit there. Okay, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, if I die here because the game's stupid, I'm gonna restart. I didn't expect that guy to move is the thing. My plan was originally to be stealthy, but the game was like, no, you want to knock this, you want to jump on this guy, right? You don't want to drop behind him. That doesn't make sense.
Wake up! Him! He's up cold. Anyone got a way out of this? Shut up and keep looking. Leave him here. Spread out and find that bat.
I don't want to worry you boys, but I think he may be in there with you.
I kind of want to just restart. I think I'm gonna try to continue. If I die one more time before or during the Scarecrow section, I will restart. Dude, this is like worse pace than the PV. You know what? Yeah, I'm restarting. I know at my current rate I'm just gonna die more. I'm not happy with that run, and that will lead me to make mistakes. This isn't even something that occurs in Arkham Knight, so it's like, what? Why do you have the loading before you skip? And then like sometimes once the skip button is appears, it still doesn't let you skip. Like mashing circle when it's just not doing anything. Wow, he didn't end up trying to. No, he tossed it to him later. Right. Or oh.
Long night, Jim.
People will call it
Gordon
Owen
invades
mad.
City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle.
Now let's get this party
Like
started.
it's just like people call the X button a cross button.
I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Up until a few seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone in the room and then watch cartoons.
Yeah.
But then, well, you know how I do love a captive audience.
I don't love how that fight played out because I hit the pressing buttons that I decided didn't matter.
Fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, it's round 2. Are
Yeah, that's a terrible security
Gordon,
system.
try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened.
That it doesn't work from both sides. Like, especially the outside of the prison cannot access the security grates if it can't bypass it if the inside shuts them off. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense for this exact reason. Like, they got, like, with how many people break out, like, they gotta make the security, like, far better.
You know it's a trap.
He seems exasperated. I honestly wish I was permadeathing Arkham City, just because there's just so many things, like, to make the gameplay go by quicker. Like, being able to slide into vents is so much nicer than having to take them off. Of course, you do have the triple backflow later in the game that you can open them, like, immediately. It's, like, way easier. Why is Harley Quinn the only one with a... Like, her accent is a Jersey accent, right? I think it is. I'm not entirely sure. If so, why is she the only one? Because I'm, like, 90% sure that Gotham is in New Jersey.
Stay here.
A lot of people... I know it's based off of New York City, but it's actually in New Jersey, which makes zero sense. Like, why would they base it off of New York City and not be like, yeah, it's New York? Because New York City is a real city. It's a real city, but it's also a city in the universe. So it's like, what even is the point of one having both New York City and Gotham if Gotham is based off of New York City? Just doesn't make as much sense to me, I think. Like, whoever decided that didn't really think it did. Good, he's dead. Every time before they die, they hit the ground twice. I don't know why. Or maybe it's not every time, but, like, they hit the ground before they have a heart attack and die. So I guess, like, if they hit the ground and then hit the ground again, it's like, okay, they're down.
Joker was right. He's here.
Not exactly how I expected that to go, but it's not bad.
Are your pointy ears burning?
I think it's hard to decide if I want to go inverted takedown or quicker combos next. I think both are pretty good.
It's a quick update on what's going on. Some idiot is running around the asylum dressed like a bat. I know! Crazy! Stop him before he gets someone hurt. Really, it's for his own good.
Not a chance.
Yep, well, you're knocked out, so you don't stand a chance. I mean, I did this like 20 minutes ago, so it's a little bit easier to remember what they do. Like, they follow a certain pattern at the start. So, like, early on, it's really easy to take them all out really quickly because they're always in the same spot. They're almost always in the same spot. They could have said something like, "Hey, yeah, man, there's people with guns in there. Look out." They said nothing, and that led to one of my deaths. I think no, I don't think I did die. I might have died in the fight afterwards. I can't actually remember. Because I was at, like, either died here or had very low health and ended up dying in this fight.
The entire island will soon be under my control. Wait till you see my
Okay. See, like that, like, how did he hit me faster than I could hit him? Like, I just knocked out the other guy, and as soon as I had the ability to do anything else, he had hit me. I could have countered, but like I was trying to keep hitting. I feel like it's unrealistic that all of the security guards were overwhelmed by Joker's guys. I mean, this guy's fine, I guess. Do I even need to fight these guys? Because, like, there's... I don't even need to go in there. Can I please hit that? Thank you. My goodness. I mean, I'm already on PvP pace, so... Not PvP pace. Better than the last one. I think I died... Had I died before this point? On my PvP? I don't remember. I don't remember the exact times I died. I know I died a couple times on the Scarecrow section. I think maybe once on the first one. I know I died a handful of times because of some ridiculousness. But that's for already going better than the last one. So I need to make sure I don't make the same mistake I made the last time. I feel like this should just be open. Like, breaking open this is just redundant. But whatever. Okay, so I could do this one, but I think inverted takedown would be better to have next. And then I'll go back and do the other one that makes it so I can take out people quicker. Just inverted takedown adds... One, you can hang upside down, so getting off of gargoyles is a little bit better. Like, I think dropping down it feels...
Got to save them.
Like it's too... Hold on. I don't get shot. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. I meant to come over here to blow up this wall first. Maybe I could time it to knock out 2 people simultaneously with the wall. But instead... Is that this whole monkey? Okay. I'm gonna blow this up. Okay. So now I wanna stealth take down this guy.
Someone get over there! Look, I found someone over here!
That is so stupid. Like, I did not want to jump down on him. They should not make it so, like, gravitational pull towards him when I'm trying to jump off a gargoyle and not jump on direct. Like, I wasn't even near him. And, like, I landed, like, 50 yards forward to jump on his head. Like, it's so stupid.
The doctors. I've got to save them.
So I can put that there.
Joker said I could pick any one of you when he's done.
Okay. So is that a good idea? I'm gonna jump down. Okay, so it's actually here. How did I get there? Like, the where he's standing is a breakable wall, right? Oh, of course he wants to move just as I get there. Fuck you. I think that guy loops around to come over here. I should just try to take out 3 people at once with the explosive gel. Because that just makes my job easier. So as soon as someone walks on there, I'm gonna blow it up. Because those 2 don't move until something happens. These are the only 2 people with patrol. Hopefully it can line up so I can... Oh no, he doesn't do that. Okay. He's not gonna be close enough for that to hit him, is it? Oh, of course, if he doesn't even go... I hate this game. Like, why would you do this? Why would you make my life so much more difficult by walking over here instead? So that guy is definitely gonna go there. He'll take a second. Likely I can... It might line up where I can blow up and then... Are you kidding me? You're not gonna... Like, they love to fuck with me. They're like, yeah, I know you want me to walk over this so it'll blow up. And I'll be out of the way. But, I'm gonna go over here where you haven't put a thing down. And make your life terrible. Like, he could have walked past that. And then I could have jumped down and did a inverted takedown. But no. You're not taking okay.
Aging Dr. Bat, aging Dr. Bat. Is there a Dr. Bat in the room?
So why can't I hit him? That's a fire takedown. There you go. If I had died there, I would have just ended the stream.
Is there a doctor in the house? No? I see now.
One death is stupid.
Medical attention.
Couldn't remember if that was a
Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this
Riddler thing or not.
a military operation.
I know Arkham Knight, like, Riddler things appear as the game progresses. Not all of them exist at the beginning of the game, which is a little annoying. Because sometimes some of them are accessible early on. but because they haven't appeared,
What's going?
Don't
can't do
worry.
it. Like
Doctor.
there's one
I
riddle
rescued you
in
first, and now we'll
Arkham
search the
Knight
other rooms.
where you just have
You
to
wait
scan
here.
the
It's
Batmobile. I'm pretty sure
dangerous
you
out
can't do
there.
it right away, which is a little dumb.
There is
Like, why does he sometimes not glide as soon as he jumps? Like, this is a legal version of the game. Sometimes he's just like, no gliding is gonna be done here. I want to just jump into the vat of toxic gas.
We'll be out of here soon. Stay cool.
Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if you can detect being punched in the face. What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day? Get down there now!
Get a backseat, punch the bad guys. Wow. I mean, I don't think I could have figured that one out without you, Polly. So you know what? I'll let it slide this time.
To the main event.
I was really struggling on figuring out how to play this game. Punching bad guys. Got it. How many people they send out to me? 3? Okay. I mean, there are no explodable walls anymore, so who knows? Maybe I need it. But this guy's getting knocked out immediately. Kinda surprised no one saw that, but I'm glad. Like, when you put 3 guys on, like, opposite ends of the room without the Joker collars, pretty easy to take them out without them noticing. Are you gonna just turn around? No way he's gonna just turn around. Yeah, I didn't think he would. Okay, he didn't even see his buddy knocked out, so, like, this guy's dumb. He deserved to get knocked out. See, this works like a normal elevator. You walk in and then turn around for the door. A lot of elevators in video games, like you walk in and then you go down the elevator and then you continue to walk forward. Like, I don't think I've ever been on an elevator that works that way. Okay, I think after this one I want to go for the house upgrades. Because, like, without health upgrades, this game is quite difficult on hard. Because, like, most things kill you almost instantaneously. Except for random, like, normal thug punches. You remember how in this game you get, like, a chance of seeing Scarecrow's hand jump out of the water and grab some Titan at the end of the game? And you know, like, he just doesn't return in the sequel. Like, at all. Other than, like, there's a Riddler trophy. Where he dishes his mask, apparently.
Barbara.
Like, the riddle related to Scarecrow is, like, nowhere even near a Titan thing. I feel like if they wanted to make a Scarecrow reference, right, they should have put his riddle near one of the Titan containers you blow up for Bane. Because that would be... They'd be like, hey, yeah, no, he had Titan before, so that's where he left his mask. Is the plot of Arkham Knight like he puts Titan in his fear toxin and makes it stronger?
Unclear. Fair enough.
They're too small. Ain't happy?
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
Yet you made them Riddler. Of course you'd solve them. It's kind of stupid. Alright, he's gonna hit me first. This guy.
Don't let him hit you, you idiot.
You know what? I don't actually care. Okay, how does he not see me? Like, this is not a solid area. Like, that should be. Because the game expects you to take down pressing triangle, right? You just blow it up. Okay. Ah, that's a little bit cheap, don't you think? Like, I was jumping out of the way. Okay, sure. I'm dead. There's no way I live through this.
You will not escape me again.
With that little health I have now. Did I level up? Please say I leveled up, and then I just forgot to use my level ups. No? Okay. I got a little, like, over-eager with that last one. I was just trying to speed it along. I just gotta play the rest of this careful, but with the other guys. Okay, so just, you know what? Don't hit him. Learn my lesson.
I will crush you.
Let him run into walls and do damage. Hey, that guy is knocked out. Why is he... I thought he was knocked out. Sometimes they get knocked out, and they appear like they're not. Oh, that one was dumb. I jumped out of the way, but it just apparently did not care what I wanted. It was like, no, fuck you. You don't want to move when you obeyed, you know? You just want to stand perfectly still. Like, I moved, but I didn't go anywhere. Like, I jumped upwards, which I didn't even know was possible. So yeah, just don't touch Bane, and I think I'll be fine. This does damage, so I'm just gonna throw batterings at him constantly. This is gonna be like the Ivy fight, where you just constantly throwing batterings.
You will not escape me again.
It's like a chip damage, but it does damage. that triangle. Yeah, a little bit close.
I'm gonna pulverize you!
A little bit, but sure.
Don't let him hit you, you idiot! Break you this
Oh my goodness. Like, that's the fact that they were in the way was what caused that, but... Okay, so yeah, now health grades. Health grades? Yeah, sure. That's what health upgrades are called now. Health grades.
Location in Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
I once
Rival
saved an
Fival
unfortunate
in
inmate from leaping off into the rocks
Pokemon,
below.
if you get that
I found
reference.
a cave.
That was one of the easy ones.
Just like the one in like the random location is insanely difficult to find, even though it's like really easy. Yeah, I love the Riddler's responses when you find one and they're like, "How the heck did you just find that one? That was like impossible." It's the easiest one to find, just because it's late in the game. Because like, he starts to get angrier and angrier later in the game, so he's more likely to say that you're cheating. And at one point, I found like a really easy one to find. It's just like in a random building, like right out in the open. I didn't even have to use like the hacking device at all, or like any sort of gadget. It's just there, and I pick it up, and he's like, "Oh no, you must have looked up the answers on the internet." It's just like, dude, you put your trophy in like the most most accessible spot in the game,
To the mansion with cash.
and you're just like, "Nah,
Going up
it couldn't."
via the catacombs.
One time I was playing this game, I was playing Arkham City actually, but I was doing the Riddler's Revenge thing, and while I was doing it, I failed, and my mom was in the room and she was watching, and she was like, "I guess you weren't the world's greatest detective." And I was like, "Oh, that was kind of rude." I just found it funny. Ow. Rude. Rude.
That's all you have! That's...
Joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that
coming up to
she's
the surface.
upset
I'll find her.
at the joke about wheelchairs being someone who the Joker put in a wheelchair. Joker does some messed up stuff. So I think the Heath Ledger's, not Heath Ledger's, Heath Ledger's? The Dark Knight's Joker is the best one of the live action Jokers. Because it's like he's messed up. Like he does some messed up things. I mean, he doesn't. It's not as bad. It's a lot tamer in The Dark Knight. And if you've seen The Dark Knight, you're like, how is that tame compared to what he does in the comics? He's pretty messed up in the comics. Because if they let him be as terrible of a person as he is in the comics in Arkham Knight, in The Dark Knight, it would be a very dark movie. Like that's how brutal he is and how awful he is. Like, they could not put the Joker in as he is in the comics in a PG-13 movie. It's kind of like Carnage, you know? Like Carnage is not a PG-13 enemy. You'd be like, but wasn't Let There Be Carnage PG-13? Yeah. See, there, his mouth wasn't moving. It's because he's thinking that. Unlike half the people in other games, who are like, I'm gonna say this thing out loud, even though I'm trying to be stealthy.
Don't let him hit you.
Any available psychos, killers?
The riddle trophy I'm talking about when it was like the easiest one to get. This one.
Can you hear that?
And he's like, no, you couldn't have it. You cheated. There's no way you could have gotten that one. I'm just like, you are so loser. Yeah, that guy is just stupid. That guy literally flew right in front of his face. He didn't see me.
Good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, with a little update for you all. First, good news. We have our bad news. Not sorry. She's in the dock in the southern mansion. I want it out. I got a plan on loosen her tongue. In the meantime, search every cook and granny. The surprise to whoever finds them.
You're gonna bleed back. You need to hit me harder than that. You want somebody? This'll hurt him. He's here!
Welcome to the Arkham Library. History's a dramatic event here, a murder there, is enough to drive anyone crazy.
Hit him again, harder!
You're gonna need more than that. Why? Get Joker on the radio. Tell him he's not talking.
Tell us where the bitch went.
Tell us. But on the other hand, do what you want. I'm not talking.
Sure you will. Harley Quinn is...
Ba-boom! Another one bites the dust.
You heard Joker.
That guy wants to not go with the others, huh?
find him, or we're next, you hear me?
You guys may want to have a look on the walkways. I think someone's left you a gift.
You heard Joker!
Also, you didn't want to check it out? It's annoying. They weren't all headed over there. I would have grabbed that guy with the takedown, but since they were like right around the corner, I'm like, nah. It's like the same. Those two guys in the same spot. I'm just like, why? Why are they so dumb? You move like at all?
Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books. How hard can it be?
Hey, get off me! Ah! Hey, someone's strung up over here. He's here. It's Batman!
The fact that he is able to see me like that is so stupid. It's like, he wasn't looking, he was jumping down. He saw me after he landed at the bottom. If he had been up there for like 2 more seconds, I would have just pulled him off and he would have fallen to and got knocked out. So it's just, the enemy's in this game. The fact that he only shot me once and I got away is incredible, to be honest with you.
I gave you a couple of simple tasks. Make cash talk.
You like walk like 2 steps aside. If you don't walk over here, I'm gonna murder you. I mean, I'm gonna murder you anyway, but. I mean, no, Batman doesn't kill people. He just hangs them upside down, with no, like, way of getting down anytime soon. Why would you just start firing? And also, why can't I jump down on this guy? Like, I should be able to. I think drop takedowns don't exist anymore. Or, yet. Like, glide attacks do, but drop attacks don't.
I'm not important here.
I feel like there should be a bit of a trophy around here, yeah. That's what I thought. Like, if it wasn't, I'd be surprised. Like, it's right out in the open, but it's in a place that's like you would have to climb in to get there. The fact that Riddler was able to get one there is actually kind of impressive.
It'll be open any second. Damn it! He's here! That the best you got?
Tell me there's no fingerprints on her laptop. I guess like a more distinguishable handprint would be there. It's between this one and the Sonic. Not that one. This one and the Sonic one. I'll go with this one and the Sonic one next time. I feel like there's a lot more normal combat encounters than there are stealth encounters.
Get him! Waste him! I'm gonna turn your... You're dead!
There's a police officer in
I know you don't feel like answering, but it's
in
only
the
way to
animated
answer
series.
this.
Not voiced by the same guy as that police officer there. But it's personally my headcanon that he's the same police officer. The other police officer in the animated series is a bit of a jerk and also hates Batman. Obviously, he wouldn't hate Batman before Batman existed, but he was just a bit of a jerk in general. That's why my headcanon is that that dude is the same officer. I forget his name. Okay, when he looks that way up, I know it. I can't remember if my camera slipped. Yeah, when I did that, it slipped, so I pointed my head in the opposite direction of what I meant each time, but you know what, it's fine. I know I'm playing this a bit maybe too safe, but it's fine. Like, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? I have to do it again. Not only have to do it again, but also die. You know, I can just over here. I am going to be continuing where I left off last time. So if you were watching this in the future, you're like, why do you suddenly have a hat on? That's why. It's a different day. Why is there just a dude in the bathroom? Hey. Pretty easy to take down. They don't have very good peripheral vision in this game. And they also apparently don't like to turn around, even though they knew the other people in the room were right behind them. Instead of, you know, turning around and being like, hey, there's Batman. He does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Joker sends his girlfriend down and tells us to guard the tunnel.
There we go. Pretty easy. You know, Two-Face would be more believable if he wasn't just looking like Mr. Aaron Cash. You know what I mean? He's like, oh no, I'm actually the warden. Let me out of here. And like, you would just were looking like Aaron Cash. There's no possible way you who you say you are. Yeah, I mean, it was just sitting in an open cell. I would agree that it was pretty easy to find. Don't know why you're being so sarcastic about it. No. Yeah, I just love it when they decide to completely miss. Yeah, any day now, Batman, if you don't mind. Yeah. Good job. Why do you not grapple to where I tell you, Batman? My goodness. If I die because of that, I'm not because of that exact thing, but it definitely will cause me to die in a similar fashion. Seems too close to them for me to jump kick them. Oh, but if you walk underneath this gargoyle, be able to take them again. Just do not see me. Yeah, I don't think they're meant to be able to see you if they look at the gargoyle you're on. No, they still see them. I thought there was only two. Definitely looks like he's got your back. Okay, that's stupid. Like, I had a split second to be able to invert take down that guy.
You heard Joker!
Are you guys okay? You're not feeling the pressure as he takes you out one by one.
You heard Joker! Stop, please! I'm not important. It's the...
Hey, Joy. Welcome in.
Don't stand a chance! This is gonna stop him. You gonna cut me free anytime soon?
No, I'm just gonna leave you there. Plus, I'm gonna cut him free.
Thanks.
One bats, always one step ahead.
See, that line makes sense when if I go there first. It doesn't make sense if I turn off the power after he dumps the electric thing in the water. You know? Because, like, I'm not one step ahead. But if I break the power
I need to find a way through this
before
maze.
coming here. Wait, is it? It's not electrified, is it? They cut off the power. Yeah, it just looks like it's electrified, but it's not. Because it's flashing as if it were, but the power's off, so it can't be electrified.
Joker's men are all wearing the security collars. I need to take out the operator first.
Are you regretting my show choice yet? No. It's a good show. Yeah, getting spotted here doesn't count, only dying counts. That's the takeaway from what I was telling you the other day.
I've incapacitated the main threat, but the hostages are still in danger.
So you came in on my hustling bat. Well, good for you. You remember Arkham? He's here, you idiots. Stop him from getting to me.
Didn't see me. Yeah. Now, I may or may not have a problem with playing Marvel Snap. Yeah. Like, I don't understand why they go back to just patrolling normally after they hear that he took down the guy in the control tower. You got Modok though? That's nice. Why is it dropping frames all of a sudden? Oh, maybe it just doesn't like when I'm doing the hacking minigame. Would you call that a minigame? I wouldn't call that a minigame, even though I just totally did. Switch doesn't like the Batcave? I'm not in the Batcave though. Oh no, that wasn't in the right direction. Geronimo. It's going alright. Haven't died yet. So, that's a plus. Or not today, at least. Is that knocked on wood for me? Thank you. Ah, loser. Perfect. Is saying Geronimo like as the just the same thing as saying Leroy Jenkins?
Now I can go find Ivy.
Leroy Jenkins is just the modern version of Geronimo. Yes, but so is LNZ. No, because LNZ isn't somebody's name. Wasn't Geronimo somebody's name? True, but the meaning is still the same. I don't think Geronimo really means let's go. It more means I'm gonna jump off something. And it's a terrible idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's kind of the meaning I get from Geronimo. They have both ancient earth sakes that instill a feeling of hope and security. I don't think Geronimo instills a feeling of hope and security. That guy's dead. That guy's probably 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 dead. Perfect. I haven't touched a single one of them. Just had to pull them all to their deaths.
Are you up to the challenge?
Shut up. Literally, like, in the middle of a hostile takeover. And you're like, have you figured out where my Easter eggs are? No. Because I have better things to be doing with my time than looking for a bunch of glowing green question marks. And puzzles that are so simple, apparently a monkey can solve it, or a child, or whatever insulting word the Riddler wants to use to describe my intelligence. pretty good room clear, I think. Got shiny, but whatever. So, coming up on arguably the hardest stealth section of the game. Because you can't use the gargoyles in it. It's just 4 guys anyway. Taking one of you out, not in a nice first date kind of way. What a quote. Why you gotta do this to me, man? Like, don't. What I gotta do? I feel like I should take him out first. Oh, come on. You kidding me? How did he see me? That's absurd. This game is stupid. No. Hey. Are you turning around? I hate when they stop moving like this. Right when you're in the middle of like stealth sections, because someone can come up behind you. Who said, huh? Why? Because, yeah, if he hadn't just stopped moving, and also that guy hadn't seen me when he shouldn't have, I would have been able to get away from that guy in time. Also, that's what I'm been. It's just like, also, the tips, because they're like, oh, we use the gargoyles. That's a good idea. You know, the ones with bombs on them. Like, that tip should not exist in this section. And I get it all the time. Because it's like whenever you die in a stealth section, it's like, hey, you know, you can use the gargoyles, get out of the way. Even though they do absolutely nothing because they shoot you down immediately. But it's like, what's the point of that? Like, I get it. Gargoyles are an easy way to get away from them if it actually worked properly, but it doesn't. And also they're explosives, so.
You may want to go west and check out the walkway. While you're there, keep going.
You heard Joker.
Okay, why am I not? Please.
He's taken one of you out, and not in a nice first date kind of way.
You heard Joker. Someone get over there.
I love just like being stuck again. Like I could have continued being stealthy, but I got stuck on the wall and they were able to see me. Yeah, I hate this stealth section of it. It's like my least favorite just because you can't go on the gargoyles. And there's like, if there should be grates all over the floor, I feel like, in this room. The only real safe place to hide is here and up on top of the thing there. And it's like, you have very little options when it comes to taking enemies out. It's like, use the inverted takedown, the silent takedowns, or the sonic battering. Otherwise, you're just dead. Well, not even, otherwise you can just do, you can blow up walls, I guess, but there's no walls in that room to blow up. There's the roof takedowns, but they never go in there. I've been murdered. That doesn't count. One, it says mission failed, but like you always get shot there, so that's not gonna count as a death. Well, I think it says mission failed all the time. Whenever you die. Actually, no, it doesn't. It does like the little cutscene between Batman, where the villain, whoever the villain of the area is like, hey, you are very bad this game. Get good, Batman. That guy kind of sucks. Thing. There's even just one guy too, and they die immediately. So it's like, wow. Yeah.
Comes out. It's the back. Gonna carve you up.
I like that. I've probably mentioned this multiple times, but I forget what I mentioned or what I didn't mention. And but I like that they used the lines from Batman the Animated Series for Harley Quinn's interview tapes, which makes sense because at least the Joker is voiced by the same person as he is in the animated series, Mike Hamill. I don't know about Harley Quinn, but I imagine she is. Or maybe they just use the same dialogue, but two different voices. Like they redo the voice lines, but it's the same words, same conversation. It's very interesting how like Harley Quinn became a fan favorite. She was introduced in the animated series. Meaning like a kid's show was the first appearance of Harley Quinn. Whereas like most characters that are well known are their first appearance with comics. At least most characters within, you know, a comic book universe like DC or Marvel. There's likely a couple other characters who had their first appearances in like shows rather than from the comics. I don't know if there are any others from that show that were like original characters. Like it feels like something that would have more original characters, but who knows?
These floating platforms will support me, but will also send sound waves through.
Like, why would they only make Harley Quinn as the only original character in that show? Or like original villain. Kind of annoying when they break the floor. Because I don't think the floorboards ever return when they do. And sometimes they break it where you have to go back over it. So you have to use the grapple launcher. I don't love using the grapple launcher in this section because it's easy to run into Killer Croc with it. Why did he appear over there? Like, he was just behind me and was like, yeah, I'm gonna actually appear on the other end of the area. Oh, I fucking hate this game sometimes. Is it this way? Yeah. Because, like, you're forced to run And if you run in the wrong direction, then you have to like backtrack. And I realized how close to the end of the game I was. Yeah, like this game I could realistically finish in one stream if I was really quick about it. It's not an insanely long game. If I was really quick about it and did a slightly longer stream, easily doable in one stream. This way? No. This way? No. My goodness. Well, every time I have to choose where to go. Not sure how you knew exactly where I was, but sure. I did not run, but the sound thing made it look like I did run. So this game is like. I feel like that's just there to make you scared that he'll hit you. 'Cause I don't think I've ever gotten grabbed by him when he jumps up out of the water like that. Because this is like, kind of like a horror section of the game. Like, this is scarier than Scarecrow's sections, to be honest with you. Because Scarecrow's sections are so unrealistic. Whereas, I mean, it's a giant killer crocodile, sure. But, I'm more afraid of a giant killer crocodile than whatever the heck is going on in Scarecrow's world. You know what I mean?
My caves will be your tomb.
The triple bat claw is actually kind of helpful, especially in like the last stealth section of the game is like mostly like there's a lot of ledges, so it's very it's really helpful to use like be able to push 3 people off at once. How X is both the dodge and destroy things. Like, it's just like in Resident Evil 4, you know? How, like, everything, every action in the game is square. Why this is the case, I don't know. People apparently like that. I think people just don't want to see their flaws in the game. They're like, no, that's actually really good game design to have all your inputs in one button. That way, you don't get confused about which buttons to press. I'm like, I guess. But like, I would never want to do that because that's really dumb. Sounds like incredibly lazy game design. Yeah, I would agree, but some people defend it. Like, I wouldn't say Resident Evil 4 is a bad game. I very much enjoyed this, and the story's really good. The gameplay just could have been improved.
I'll shut them all down.
But people are like, no, it's perfect.
It won't reach Gotham.
I don't want anything changed in the remake other than the graphics. I'm like, yeah, well, then you want a bad game. What do you mean I thought I'd never find it? I had no way of getting here until now. Oh, look, people. Yeah, they're all dead. It's not a real problem with the game, more just like the port. But it doesn't show PlayStation controls when I play on PlayStation controller. And you might not think that's a problem, but it is confusing because X is on both controllers, it's just not in the same spot, and so it doesn't do the same thing. Alternatively, in for some reason it's like, yeah, how about you just wiggle the forward button when you're meant to be wiggling the joysticks? And I'm just like, what do you mean wiggle forward? And also just not being able to move and shoot at the same time. That's a problem I think Resident Evil 4 has, as well as there being no way to dodge. And so, like, if you take damage, it's just like, yeah, damage. You gotta take it. Yeah, there's no way around it. I mean, like, you can move out of the way of attacks, but sometimes they attack sometimes too quickly for that to be viable. And so it's like, who wanted this to be like this? When it comes to like survival horror, it's not scary. I don't think it's like, I've heard people be like, oh, it's a good middle ground between action shooter and action horror. I'm like, yeah, but it's meant to be survival horror. Although it doesn't appear like they're trying to make 5 and 6. We're trying to make 5 and 6 survival horror. It's more like they happened to be. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? See, like, getting down there is difficult. Okay, you know what? Actually,
How'd I get into this?
I'm gonna go this way. And hopefully they don't see me. So there's an easy way out. But my goal is to pull down their little base here. I throw that too high. I might have thrown that too high.
Haven't you found him? What's keeping you?
Wait up, I'll watch your back. Damn, Batman's screwing with us. I'm telling you, if there's one place you'd expect to find a bat, it's down in a stinking cave.
Don't see me. If you see me, you're dead. I mean, I'm dead, but... Oh, that's fucking stupid right there. Like, they didn't make a sound.
Oh, I'd like to thank my fans
And they're like,
undying
call that.
support and the
To
people of
immediately.
Arkham, who I'll be
Shut
seeing.
up, Joker. Do not like you hearing your voice.
Spread out! Find him! Found someone! Over here! I'll take the control room.
Yeah, real brave of you there. Oh, I'll save you when I go up to that. Fantastic. No? Okay.
Haven't you found him? What's keeping you? He's down there. I know it. You know it. So just do it. Haven't you noticed that someone's missing down there?
You heard Joker!
Where's this lead up? Okay, it leads out over here. Let's go do that. So as long as that guy doesn't go in there, down the stairs, I can go out and pull down the wall. That guy is over there, which means these two are sticking together. Okay. I think
Hold up! I'm coming with you.
I gotta be able to pull this off. Quite literally.
Control room's empty. No. Someone get over there. Get over here, everyone, on me. Not you too. What happened? Just wake up.
I feel like they're like, don't let him hit you. But then they don't even move when, like the very slow, strong Titan attack hits them. Oh. Oh. So there's 2 more big fights, or 3 more technically. Because there's the fight with Ivy, the fight with Joker at the very end, and then before the Joker fight, there's the fight with the 2 Titan thugs that they send after you. They send 2 at a time plus a bunch of goons. But it doesn't matter if you kill the goons or knock the goons out, I mean. You just have to take out the Titan. Although usually I take out some of the goons because having all of them there while fighting the Titans is kind of difficult. It's easier if they're like knocked over at the very least, so usually in Titan fights I learned from the last one that the throwing ability is more useful because the takedown takes too long and then you gotta get hit. Because the Titans can still hit you if you're in the animation for the instant takedown move, and then it doesn't take them out and it hurts you quite a bit. And so since it's so slow, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna not really use that one. Alright, I have to be careful going to fight Ivy, because if I take too much damage, I go into the fight with less than full health. And that is not something I want to do, because it's not an insanely difficult fight, but it's probably one of the harder ones in the game. Definitely harder than the Joker boss fight. The Joker boss fight is quite underwhelming.
Why isn't anyone ever just whelmed?
Oh, great, no. Let me take him out. Stop. Let me... You game. Whoever designed it so that you cannot do literally anything while silent takedowning. Like, you can't even cancel it either. It's like there's no like stealth or like knockout smash, whatever it's called, in this game like they have in Arkham City and Arkham Knight and Arkham Origins. That's part of the reason why I'm like, this game is really bad comparatively to the other games. Like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but it's just like you have so little compared to Arkham City. That's why Arkham City was known as the best for so long, because you get so much better stuff. You get the knockout smash, you get a lot of extra upgrades to gadgets. Gliding is more easy and useful, and like it's quicker. Like there's a lot of upgrades in that game. And then Arkham Knight has the fear takedowns. There's a double silent takedown in Arkham City. It's not in Arkham Knight. They removed it. Probably one of the few things I'm like, yeah, they could have kept that in. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going into the Ivy fight with full health. I don't know why it was so much harder to get here than it was the last time I did this. I wasn't expecting snipers, as many of them.
Do you like what I've done with the plan?
And also that both snipers, like regardless of which one you take out first, the other one's kind of guarding the other. It's probably gonna be like, hey, you completed like 70% of the game, which is more than last time because, oh my goodness. Last time I didn't get as many village stuff. Because I just like went out of my way a couple times just then to get a complete riddle because I needed it for the house. But I think I've actually found all the riddles in, I mean, maybe not all of them, but a vast majority of the riddles in the greenhouses.
Are you hungry, my poor baby?
Like who made these plants? They're an abomination. And the fact that like they're inconsistent of when they spit out spores is annoying. Because like sometimes you can break one immediately and it won't shoot out anything. And sometimes you can't. And also, why am I not gaining health? It's really annoying because I need it desperately. Because I cannot go into the fight with that little health. Yeah. Because I got close to that one. They literally tried to kill me. You don't get a whole lot of experience from these. You get more experience with the Joker piece. Like you don't even get back the health you lost from destroying those. Like, look, that was like 2 HP that it gives you for destroying this. So I have full health if I had just started the game without any health upgrades, which means I'm probably gonna die here.
I've got myself a little security, Batman.
Okay, well at least we got these guys.
They'll just die
and we can just do this.
happens to me.
Now give me a little bit more health, but not that much. That is the same amount as the plants. So that's not great.
My plant will tear you and your precious stuff to shreds.
First phase of this fight is super easy. You just have to avoid the vines, and then they start shooting at you. But like you can do extra damage because they.
Powerful force, Batman.
That was a lot more damage than the first hit. Yeah, like, why is it so inconsistent with the damage, huh? Yeah, no, I am. It's almost impossible for me to win the rest of this fight hitless. Because, like, if I get hit another time, I'm probably gonna die. Maybe I could survive one more hit.
I'll kill you for that.
Don't let him hit you, you idiot!
He's trying to hurt me.
Oh, I gained some health in between phases, so that's actually kind of helpful.
You cannot beat Mother Nature, but she can.
No, it's no.
You're nothing but food now, Batman.
No, I was saying there's no way I finish them before they go back down. And after they go, like, it's so much easier to do damage on them when their guard is down. Because it's, like, obviously you do more damage when it's a direct hit than when it's not. No. Oh, I forgot to add a death. Hold on.
Give in to a more powerful force, Batman.
I feel like if she's taking damage, she shouldn't. Like, if she's recoiling from hitting her, she shouldn't be able to shoot the whatever they are at me.
Guest list only. If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in.
You know what? think way faster to do that than wait for them to shut up about the guest list. Press triangle, but whatever. That is so close to knocking him out. Like, I hate the thugs will not leave you be if you're trying to attack the Titans. I jumped out of the way before I actually got hit by them, which is also before I actually hit them with the battering. I mean. Impossible. Go dodge that. Gosh, I hate those. Oh my goodness. Cannot move. There's way too many for one guy. Not one guy, as in like one Titan thug. Like there's too many of the normal thugs to deal with him. I feel like going between X and circle is actually the best way of doing that.
It won't kill you to smile.
Will.
Excuse me, bats. In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you. Mind your head, bats.
city to address.
How was that round? Look out!
I think that was my route. Close that. More helicopters? How exciting!
When I'm done here, this won't stop me.
Will though, actually. Why does that have to vibrate when he gets shocked? That's the end of the run. 6 deaths, kind of annoying. Better than 1 death in my opinion, but like, why can you only skip this cutscene sometimes? You know? Like, it says loading, and it's like, yeah, but I'm just gonna take forever to load for whatever reason. It's so long that like the cutscene's over by the time you can skip it. It's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? It makes me, it does, really. Like, the amount of glitches I get in this game. So, whose hand is it gonna be? I'll let this one play out because of the hand thing. Whose hand is it gonna be? It's Bane. Nope, it's Crocodile. Kill Croc. Thought it was Bane at first because it was a big arm, but it was Killer Croc. Has a chance to be Bane, Killer Croc, or Scarecrow. I have to mention that like every time I play the game. 69%, nice. Good ending. By Scarecrow? Because he gets thrown in the water, I think, when you beat him. I don't know why. I think it's to show that he's still alive. And I think by Arkham Knight, he has the Tyson formula. That's how his fear gas is so powerful in that game. But as for the challenge, that 6 deaths, better than 15, better than 1. I'd rather not. It could have stayed at 3, to be honest with you. But or 2. 2 could have been nice as well. Getting 4 deaths in this today alone, kind of annoying. But also like the first 2 deaths were kind of stupid. A lot of them could be avoided by just slightly better gameplay. If the game didn't kill you immediately if you get caught in the stealth section. Because I'm pretty sure all 6 of them were in the stealth section. For those watching in the future, in like 8 years when this comes out, thank you so much for watching. You can check out the Twitch, the other stuff on my channel, and I will see you guys next time.